Welcome to the online session of Power Plant Engineering. My name is Acharya. Today we will discuss about the pH and its role in corrosion and scale formation, method of the water treatment, and internal and external water treatment. First, pH and its role in corrosion and scale formation. First, what is the pH? pH value of the water is the logarithm of the ratio of hydrogen ion and concentration in water. If the concentration hydrogen ion in a water is 7, then pH value of the water will be 7 here at 20 degree Celsius temperature. The corrosion rate, when the corrosion rate of the absent in the oxygen is proportional to pH value. At lower pH value means the acid, the ion will be the more soluble. When in the oxygen in the water utility with the ferrous hydroxide form the ferric hydroxide, the pH value of water should be kept is greater than 9.6, means the pH value in the form of the alkalis. The corrosion rate increased due to the presence of the dissolved ion, oxygen and the carbon dioxide water as the concentration of the hydrogen ions increases the pH value of water. So this is the main role of corrosion and scale formation. Next is the method of the water treatment. Here number of the water treatment are available for the field water. First, internal treatment and external treatment. In external treatment, here three types: mechanicals, chemicals, and thermal. In a chemical, lime soda treatment, zeolite treatment, ion exchange treatment. In a thermal is thermalic treatment and evaporation treatment. Here we have discussed the chemical treatment and internal treatment in this module. First, the internal water treatment. When we have not require any external treatment, we have used the internal water treatment. In internal water treatment, dissolved impurities are removed by chemical reactions in a boiler. It is called the internal water treatment system. Number of the internal water treatment are available. First is the sodium carbonate treatment. Second is the phosphate treatment. Third is the sodium aluminate treatment. Fourth is the colloidal treatment. Fifth is the blowdown system. One by one we have discussed. First is the sodium carbonate treatment. In a sodium carbonate treatment, first when the high pressurized water is carbon content and the sulfur content. Here more sulfur containing, so here this impurity is removed by the adding the sodium carbonate means the soda ions. Here the chemical reaction with the impurity and the soda ions is called the here calcium carbonate and insoluble salt and produce the sodium sulfate. Here in a low pressure boil in a steam react with the water and here produce the sodium hydroxide, and sodium hydroxide is react with the magnesium sludge and produce the magnesium sludge here. So in this method the advantage here, the remove the hardness of the sulfate and convert into softness, but disadvantage is this method is produce the carbon dioxide and this pH is very less than. So this is the main disadvantage of the sodium carbonate treatment. Next is the phosphate treatment. In a high pressure, we have add the sodium phosphate here reaction with the calcium chloride, and so that here monosodium phosphate here which is used for the higher alkaline boiler water, the disodium phosphate here prepared for the moderately alkaline boiler water, and the trisodium phosphate is prepared for the less alkaline boiler water. So here is increase the alkaline of the water. Next is the sodium aluminate. In a high pressurized water is react with the sodium aluminum oxide. His main advantage is to remove the aluminum impurity, and next is react with the magnesium and produce the sludge. So here remove the impurities of the aluminums. Colloidal treatment, it is used for the low pressure boiler to prevent the scale formation like the adding the organic substance like the tanium, starches, lignanium, kerosene. Coating of these substances from the overscaling precipitates. It results in a formation of the non-sticky and the loose deposits similar to sludge which can be removed by the blowdown system. In a blowdown system, here some in previous method we have said that here one type of the sludge is the water. So in a boiler we have required that this remove the sludge. So here drop out this sludge bottom in a boiler is called the blowdown system. Next is the external water treatment. External water treatment when the we have a larger source of water for the requirement of treatment, we use the external water treatment like hot lime soda process, zeolite ion exchange process, demineralization process, reverse osmosis process, seawater treatment using the reverse osmosis, deaeration process. First is the hot lime soda process. Hot lime soda process used for the remove hardness of the sulfate and convert into the soft. Here main use the water convert hard water convert into the soft water. Here first we have discussed the chemical reaction. In a carbonate hardness is removed by the hot lime here. First calcium react with the hydroxide here calcium carbonate. Same here magnesium react with the calcium hydroxide and magnesium hydroxide and the calcium carbonate produce. Here the calcium carbon sulfate hardness of the calcium and magnesium is removed by the soda ash. So here calcium sulfate and magnesium sulfate is also removed by the soda ash means nitrogen sodium carbonate. This is a chemical reaction. Same here. The chloride hardness of the calcium and the magnesium are removed by the soda and lime respectively here. Here calcium chloride react with the soda ash and produce the remove the calcium carbonate. Same here magnesium chloride react with the calcium hydroxide and remove the magnesium hydroxide means the sludge. Here sometimes trisodium and the caustic soda are also used in addition to the lime soda process. Here phosphate is very effective in removing the calcium and magnesium salts. Here remove the calcium carbonate, remove the magnesium hydroxide with the remove the calcium phosphate and also remove the magnesium phosphate. Next is the hot lime soda construction. Here raw water inlet, here superheated steam is inlet, and here raw water spray in the that, and the here the chemical reaction means the here one type of the chemical lime soda here, and the sludge is drop out here, and the softener water is passed through the here sandal layer and remove the impurities, and the softened water is used for the outlet. Here the advantage of the hot lime soda process. First, the process is very economical. It is capable of the treating the large quantity of water, means the here water quantity is the extra amount is not matter, is relatively very small unit. The pH of the water rises, which improve the corrosion resistance of the water. Here improve the pH means the here convert into acidic to basic. So here this is the main advantage. Silica is effectively removed from the water. So here this is the advantage of this method. The size of the setting test is reduced as the precipitate is the larger in a size and settles more quickly. So here unit compactable and flexible. Main disadvantage also here soft produced by this method is less than the geolite process in a comparison with the geolite process. The huge amount of the sludge is from and disposal is very difficult. Here we have a use for the more blowdown system. Controlling the hot process is very difficult. The softened water must be filtered to avoid the precipitate being carried with the softened water. The backwashing of the filter periodically is required to increase the efficiency of the filter. Here water when the impurity contained in the filter, so here the porous material is removed. So we have required the backwashing of the filter periodically. Thank you.